Hello and welcome to Sunshine Fitness and the first of our series for 10 for 10, which is 10 exercises in 10 minutes, including our little warm up and cool down. There is a separate 5-minute video to warm up though to make sure you feel prepared for this little session. So starting by sitting tall in our chairs, we're taking a deep breath in. Excellent. So this is our session on osteoporosis, inspired exercises. And we're starting with a light heel jog and elbows marching. That's it, pumping the elbows backwards and forwards, lifting the feet now off the floor. And many of the exercises we use today are from the Royal Osteoporosis Society website. I will pop the link below, so please do go and have a look. I'm not affiliated with them anyway, but I think they're an amazing organization. And so, yeah, have used inspiration from their content to bring to ours. Okay, so just some rotations here, knee lifts, and rolling back the elbows as we warm up the shoulders. Excellent work. Sitting nice and tall in your chair as you do this, starting to get the heart rate up. Okay, into our first exercise. So have a little rest as I just show you our sit to stand method. We've got our heels beneath our knees and an option with the arms to keep them crossed across your chest, which is a little harder, or take the arms behind you, keep your eye line lifted, and then press up through your heels, squeezing your bottom to come to stand. Excellent. So we have 40 seconds on the clock. Off we go. Lovely. So this is all about strengthening the legs here. So important being able to just get into that standing position, whether it's up, out of the car, off the bed, or even off the toilet. We want to make sure that we can do this with ease and independence. So these are just such a fantastic exercise, working into those hips as well. Good job. Okay, so take a little rest whilst I show you exercise number 2. So with osteoporosis, there are 3 key areas we want to be thinking about in terms of improving bone density, and that is our wrists, our lower back, and into our hips. And this exercise fantastically targets the wrists. So take your resistance band, it's rolled up in a tube, and clasp it between your hands, one on top of the other, and then you're basically opening your hands as though you're wringing out the cloth, but it's obviously a resistance band. So I keep stopping to wiggle my fingers as this is a strenuous exercise. That's it, so you're just turning it, you've got the hands one on top of the other, fingers clasped round, gripping tightly, and then wringing out the band. That's it. Excellent work. Such a good little exercise for the wrists. And grip strength. Okay, fantastic. Exercise number 4. So you can use dumbbells for this, it's absolutely fine. I have some wrist weights so I don't have to grab onto anything, and we're going to go straight into some overhead presses, one hand at a time. So you can stay with one hand throughout these whole 40 seconds. Lift and lower. If you want to take it up a little bit, we're going to do some coordination here, taking the opposite knee to arm. That's it. Lifting up the knee, engaging the core as you do this. Again, working into those quadriceps, the top of the leg. Good work. This really gets the heart rate up. And for the last 10 seconds, we're going to push both arms up at the same time, still with that alternating leg, really getting the heart rate up here. Really good for some metabolic health. Excellent. So you can take a rest as we come to stand and move into our next exercises, which are some alternating lunges. Now here we have a little bit of a stomp with the foot. As we move the leg forward, we place the foot down with a little bit of force, which again is a movement that's ideal for when you're dealing with osteoporosis in terms of wanting to stress the bone to help that redevelopment occur, that cell development, bone cell development, unless of course you've had a medical practitioner tell you to avoid that. But otherwise, this is a good little exercise for the legs and up into the hips, as well as continuing to strengthen the legs. Okay, so onto the upper body, giving the lower body a rest here. So you can do these seated or standing. We're moving into some tricep extensions. So we take the arm parallel to the arm out front that's holding onto the chair. We draw the elbow back and then extend the hand behind. Really important to lift the elbow first, then extend the forearm. We want to avoid just swinging the arm, as we're really looking to target the muscles on the upper arm. Excellent. We're going to switch sides. I'm just moving around so it's easier for you to see. You can, of course, do both arms at the same time if you prefer. Breathing through as you do this. I'm in a split stance. There's that little bit of gravity against our upper backs. It's quite handy just to make us work a little bit harder. Okay. Oh, we are easily halfway through now. Okay, so you can either do single calf raises, so lifting one heel at a time, or both together. Again, you may notice I have a little bit of a drop going on here, so I lift up and then drop the heels. So again, this is just great for that bone cell development, a little bit of stress, working through into the hips and the lower back here. Excellent. I have trainers on, so keeping that footwear in place as I do these. Good job. And then at the end, you can slow it down a little bit to strengthen the toes, which is a great way to engage the toe flexors, is lowering the heels slowly and carefully. Okay, so I'm taking off the wristbands here. You can place your weights down, and now we are into the hips, into the side of the hips here, and the smaller glute muscles. So also moving into balance. Balance is just so important. We get the balance involved in all of our workout videos. So you can aim to keep the moving foot off the floor as you do these. So you're lifting your leg to the side, keeping your toes forwards. They'll want to stick up to the ceiling. Train them to face forward, and then you can take your hands off the chair, put them, both sets of hands on your hips. That's it, and then balancing through as well as working into that hip area. Excellent stuff. Okay, so further balance here. So we've got a tight rope toe position. So one foot is behind the other. If this is not comfortable for you to do a side bend with, or even adding in extra weight, keep your feet apart. That will help stabilize you as you lean to the side. But if you want the balance challenge, put one foot in front of the other, connecting your back toes to the heel of your front foot, and then with or without a weight in the hand, we're firing up the obliques on the side of the waist here, and really pull up with the obliques. Don't let the shoulder do the work. The shoulder will be like, oh, this is easy, I'll pull up here. Don't let it. Use the side of your waist here. A really good strong core again helps with balance. So onto the tightrope position on the other side. That's it. Good work. You did a couple extra there. Perfect. So into that final exercise now. One leg in front of the other, reaching up the arm of the leg that is behind. We then lift the front toes to sink the bottom back. So rear leg back, stretching up, Getting that lovely stretch down the front of the body and then into the back of the leg as we lift the toes. So again, I'm just moving around so you can see clearly. That's it, stretching down the front of the body and then bend the knee in order to, that's it, stretch through the back of the leg on the hamstring. Excellent. Opening the chest, pushing the arms away, dropping the chin to your chest. Deep breath in, and well done. Rolling out your wrists. That was a great job, guys. Well done. Your first 10 for 10. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, like, subscribe, and join us on our next video. That's bye from me and Kitsune.